gonna listen to Lana Del Rey today. Who's excited to listen to Lana Del Rey? I'm excited. I know it's been a while since we've done some Lana Del Rey. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel or you're new to watching me and reactions in general, when the channel first kicked off, we were doing Lana Del Rey reactions. Lana Del Rey was actually the first deep dive that we ever did on this channel, and we did it all the way up to Chemtrails. And then we did a reaction here on Twitch like last year or something like that to the Blue Banisters album, and unfortunately due to technical difficulties, it never got recorded completely, so we lost that one. RIP Blue Banisters reaction. And I couldn't record it because then it wouldn't be a true first reaction again, and then I'd be a fraud. You know, we don't want that to happen. But yeah, did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Super long title for an album, but I wouldn't put that past Lana Del Rey. It's just right under her brand there. So looking at the track listing though, the Grants, Lizzie Grant, I think it's going to be something a little bit more personal, opening up the album. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Track list, Judah Smith, Candy Necklace. Interesting track list here. I'm curious to see what kind of sound we're going to get with this. Lana has a very, very distinct sound when it comes to her albums, but it's weird. In the beginning of her career, it went from that sort of hip-hop more into that sort of cinematic kind of vintage vibe with the Ultraviolence era, and then she kind of just kept that sound and built on it. And then it's like once she hit I want to say it was like the honeymoon era. Once she hit that, she kind of just stuck to a sound and just kept cycling it and kind of refiguring it to where now she has like this very, very, very specific sound on her music. But, you know, I don't want to waste any more time, guys. Let's hop into the album.
2, ready. I'm gonna take my you with me. Mine. Say it again. Mine of you with me. Thank you. One more time. 1, 2, ready. I'm gonna take mine of you with me. I'm gonna take mine of you with me. I'm gonna take mine of you with me.
That's
like
gorgeous.
Rocky Mountain high, the way John Denver sings.
Oof. Beautiful little transition there. All right, let's go. I'm hyped.
Mine of you with me. I'm gonna take mine of you with me.
Nice little folk melody here.
So many mountains too high to climb. So many rivers so long, but I'm doing the hard stuff. I'm doing my time. I'm doing it for us, for our family life.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think about heaven? Of you with me, like Rocky Mountain high, the way John
That is
Denver sings.
fucking
My
gorgeous.
sister's firstborn child, I'm gonna take that too with me. My grandmother's last smile, I'm gonna take that too with me. It's a beautiful life. Remember that too for me.
Gorgeous, gorgeous opening. I love the little reflection in the lyrics. I love how we opened with like a gospel choir, because this whole first song like I said, it just feels like you're ascending into, yeah, exactly. It sounds like you're going to heaven. Exactly. Yes. And it just, it's that gospel choir in the beginning that just sets the overall tone and vibe for that feeling. And as it just slowly grows, you know, it's like you're slowly fading away, and then it just opens up into this big sort of just gorgeous harmonies, and the strings and the piano so gentle. It's, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's like when the life flashes before your eyes, you know, that kind of thing going on. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard though, guys? Let's listen to this title track. Let's do it. That was, I'm gonna let me, you know what? Let me heart this one real quick. I'm gonna heart this guy because, bam, I just thought that was just such a gorgeous opener. Oh, they were Whitney Houston's backing singers. Okay. Makes sense then. Still, fantastic job.
Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard?
I did not know that. Now I do. Thank you.
Mosaic ceilings, painted tiles on the wall. I can't help but feel somewhat like my body, mind, my soul. Handmade beauty sealed up by two man-made walls. And I'm like, when's it gonna be my turn? Open me up, tell me you like it, fuck me to death, love me until I love myself. There's a tunnel
Oh my God.
Ocean Boulevard.
That bluntness.
There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. Oh man, when's it gonna be my turn?
That
Don't forget
haunting
me.
note that she holds
When's it gonna be my turn?
just wavers. So
Open me
gorgeous.
up, tell me you like me, fuck me to death, love me until I love myself. Ocean Boulevard.
Don't forget me.
Take the tunnel under Ocean Boulevard.
Don't forget me.
Take the tunnel under Ocean Boulevard.
Don't forget me.
I'm so glad that this, when I listen to Chemtrails and I listen to Blue Banisters, first off, I really, really loved when she sort of changed up the effects on her voice during the ultraviolence era, because adding that heavy reverb to it just gives it this beautifully haunting tone. And I mean, you heard a little bit of it in like Born to Die, but the reverb that's put on it is, it just accentuates it so well. And my biggest issue with Chemtrails and Blue Banisters is that I felt like vocally she put too much reverb on those, to the fact of where it felt like it was drowning. The vocals were drowning in the reverb. And I'm so happy that in these last two songs, I'm getting that ultraviolence type vocal effect from her here on this album, and it's not sounding drowned out. There's just the perfect amount to give me that haunting vocal that is so iconic about her and that I love about her music. Yeah, but this so far, I'm loving the little gospel heavenly elements to these songs. This does feel like a very sort of self-reflection, life flashing before your eyes type of concept here. Sweet.
Stars in my eyes, hiking up Griffith, thinking about who was said and what didn't get said in the Midwest. Wish I could tell you now. I'm a different kind of woman. If you want some basic bitch, go to the Beverly Center and find her.
If you want some basic bitch, go to the Beverly Center. You tell him.
You wanna run marathons in Long Beach by the sea? I've got things to do like nothing at all. I wanna do them with you. Do you wanna do them with me?
I'm in.
If you want someone, then just call me up and remember where I'll be. Sweet in Bedford.
I really loved how well she shined vocally on that song. In fact, I love the fact that music production wise, just piano, strings to carry along, and she really let her vocals carry that track, and it just gives you a very intimate feeling and vibe. And I love the sort of like questions that she's asking this person. You know, do you want to do this? Do you do that? Do you want to go run a marathon by the beach? You know, do you want to do that with me? Exactly. It is a very, very kind of Disney princess song in a way. It's that sort of longing, that questions that you have, and that kind of that reflection of those questions. And do they want to do this with me? Do they want to do that with me? Is it me or something else? Like, how can I be? Type feeling. So yeah, it's very gorgeous track. You know what? I'm gonna heart that one too. Sweet. I'm gonna heart it. Let me get them hearts in here. Sweet. Hearted. Yeah, I just thought that was just such a beautiful track. A&W, like the root beer? A&W root beer?
I haven't done a cartwheel since I was 9.
Been there.
I haven't seen my mother in a long, long time. I mean, look at me, look at the length of my hair, my face, the shape of my body. Do you really think I give a damn what I do after years of just hearing them talking? I say I live in Rosemead, really, I never matter. It doesn't really matter, doesn't really matter. This is the experience of being an American whore.
God damn. Okay.
Called up one from called up another. Forensic files wasn't on. Say I live in Rosemead, really, I never
God, those harmony buildups, crazy gorgeous.
doesn't really matter. If I told you that I was me, do you really think that anybody would think I didn't ask for it? I didn't ask for
God,
it.
man.
Won't test
This is some dark lyrics.
my story on top of this. So many other things you can't believe. Did you know a singer can still be looking like a side piece at 33? It's not about having someone to love me anymore. This is the experience of being an American whore.
Oh my god, what's coming? Hey. 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 Oof. Oh.
Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, Jimmy, right. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, get me high. Love me if you love enough, you can be my life. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Your mom called, I told her you're fucking up big time.
Your mom called, I told her you're fucking up big time.
Me in the club. Your mom called, I told her you're fucking up big time. But I don't care, baby, I already lost my mind.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Big time. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, Jimmy, right. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, get me high.
What did I just listen to? First off, let me heart it. Gotta heart this thing. Hearted. Holy crap. I think this has probably been the best Lana Del Rey song I've heard in a long, long time. In a long, long time. Not just lyrically, but production-wise. Guys, that switch up in the middle of the song. It was going from like, I feel like we got like sucked back in time. Because we start off with like Lana. Did you hear that? My voice cracked. I'm so excited. Oh, and I lost my headphones. This song just made me lose my shit, you guys. Oh my god. We start off with Lana, right? Current Lana, like right now Lana. And then we enter a time machine and we transport back all the way to Born to Die. But it's like Born to Die era Lana updated for current 2023. And oh my god. I'm speechless. That was whole ass experience for sure. One of my favorite tracks so far on this album. Man, god. I would really love for her to go back to that hip hop vibe. I really would. It works so well with her voice, to be honest. I mean, that's what got her big in that first place is that blending of genres there. And if she did something like A&W, and I'm not talking about just the whole song, like experimental-wise, that's amazing. But that last little section that we get of that classic Lana, if she did a whole album like that again, I would be all for it. I would not disagree with that. Oh my god. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to move on?
Do you understand what that means? It means quit lusting after your neighbor. That's a heck of a life. You get to love your children in front of you. Say, it doesn't matter anymore. And the Spirit of God says, I'll infuse you with desires for what you have and what's in front of you.
Yeah. Desires for what you have.
So, that means I don't have to go. I don't have to look anywhere. I just get the verse of the day. So I get the verse of the day. The verse of the day today. Look at this. Look at the splendor of your skies.
My god.
You created genius glowing in the heavens. He started. I can preach another hour on infatuated. Be infatuated.
I understand why it's in this album. Conceptually, it fits with the album. Conceptually, it fits with the album, so I understand why it's in there. I do love the little instrumental kind of thing in the background there, but I don't know. Kind of kills the momentum a bit from that you get from A&W. And also, I not a big church person, so I don't know why I need to listen to that in my music. You know, a sermon. If I wanted to do that, I'd go to church for that. But church is boring. for me. So, moving on. I love this piano melody though.
White fire, cinnamon on my teeth, and I'm sitting at the stoplight, northern town. Rockefeller, my umbrella, God, I love you, baby. Storyteller, us forever is my favorite song. You've been acting pretty restless, dancing like the young and restless, and I'm obsessed with it. Candy necklaces.
Yeah, this does feel like it could fit on Ultraviolence for sure.
Sitting on the sofa feeling super suicidal. I hate to say the word, but baby, ain't on the Bible. I do feel like it's you, the one who's bringing me down. Candy necklaces. I'm obsessed with candy necklaces.
It's almost hypnotic in a way.
Candy necklaces. Candy necklaces.
Candy necklaces.
Candy necklaces. Yeah, very, very haunting song. I think my favorite part was the piano of that track. I just loved the melody and the tones, the notes between the lighter notes and the heavier notes that kind of seep in underneath it to give us that bass fulfillment. Very, very gorgeous. And yeah, pre-chorus, we needed more of that. We needed more of that tone in there for sure. I think it would have taken that track to the next level if not even if it were more of the pre-chorus, but more of that type of kind of airy sort of that airy singing where it feels very, very sort of like an insecurity in there. I think that would have taken it to the next level. Ooh. Oh. It's very, very raw vocals on here, right? The piano is the star of this track, for sure. You know what well, first off, I will say this interlude was definitely better than that first one we got. But what I think is interesting about this one, and this is just kind of how I saw it play out in my head. It's almost a sort of like, it's obviously melodically, it's a continuation of Candy Necklace, especially with that piano, playing some of the same notes, the same, melodies, right? But listening to it, it almost, sometimes when I listen to music, I don't talk about this a whole lot. But I come from a film background. I grew up filmmaking. I worked in the film industry for a little bit, and now obviously I'm doing YouTube here. But so when I personally, when I listen to music, I can see it cinematically in my head, if that makes sense. Whether it's music that's just with lyrics in it, there's always some sort of movie that gets projected into my head when I listen to something. And when I listen to something like this, where it's very, very heavy instrumental and there are some audio elements in the background, the elements that you're listening to is a moment recorded in time, right? It's Lana and John probably in the studio messing around, experimenting with stuff. So it has this very sort of outside looking into a memory of somebody. And what I think is really unique about that is that this album so far has very been sort of outside looking in, self-reflection type thing. So for this track, I do feel like, and like I said, I kind of see things visually. For me, it's almost like you're walking through or going through a conveyor belt of different, times in your life, and you're kind of just standing there watching it, and you have this beautiful, haunting piano melody just in the background, just being the soundtrack to that moment. That's really what that interlude felt for me. So definitely better than the first one, because like I said, that first one was just kind of not that great. Kintsugi, is that like, sounds like a sushi roll?
I run when things get hard. It's just that I don't trust myself with my heart. But I've had to let it break a little more. That's how the light gets in.
Okay.
So everyone was there, they were standing laughing, and I'm on the side with my tears streaming down. Daddy, I miss them. I'm in the mountains, I'm probably running away from the feelings I get when I think all the things about them. Daddy, I miss them. I'm at the Roadrunner Cafe.
Very heavy John Denver vibes here.
Running away from the thoughts in the day that have things to do with them, but they say it's how the light gets in.
Beautiful. Polly, thank you for that definition, by the way. That helps put things in a lot more kind of perspective for me. Lyrically, it makes sense now. But beautiful track. I love that we get something to where Lana can just sort of just go with the flow, vocally, and she did on this. And I think lyrically it's a very, very beautiful song about, again, that sort of self-reflection and the acceptance of yourself. I'd say, 8 songs in so far, production has just been top quality on these. Top quality productions. All right, everybody's saying Fingertips is the shit right now. I've seen just throughout this stream, everyone's like, Fingertips, guys. Number 9, Fingertips. So let's see what you guys know that I don't hear.
Tracing fingertips over plastic bags, thinking I wish I could extrapolate some small intention or maybe just get your attention for a minute or two. It wasn't my idea, the cocktail of things that twist neurons inside, but without them I'd die. They say there's irony in the music, it's a tragedy. I see nothing Greek in it. Give me a mausoleum in Rhode Island with Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, and Dave. When I was 15, naked next door neighbors did a drive-by, pulled me up by my waist, long hair to the beachside. I wanted to go out like you, swim with the fishes that he caught on Rhode Island beaches. But sometimes it's just not your time, Caroline. Sunbather, moon chaser, queen of empathy. I give myself 2 seconds to breathe. Go back to being the serene queen.
Overall, I mean, especially the songs that are just lyrics wise, just heavy, deep, dark subjects. But I love the fact that, and I think the impact of them has to come from, I mean, just the way that they've created the structure musically. It's a lot of these are, it's really just Lana, singing and putting out there these deep sort of personal stories and feelings, and musically we're not getting something that's overshadowing their lyrics. But yeah, it's like the music itself is the vehicle for the lyrics, and the lyrics are the driving factors. Y'all understood what I was saying. Cool.
I went to Paris, Texas, with a suitcase in my hand. I had to leave, knew they wouldn't understand. When you know, you know, when you know, you know. It's time to go. When you know, then the more you know, it's time to go. Brighter than you are.
Oh man.
It's time to go. And you're the only one left, dancing while they're on the floor. Time to go. It seems everything the same,
I love that. Ba, 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 ba.
except that you weren't home. Hello, I called to no one, but when you're home, you're home. That is California. That is California. Home when you're alone.
I love that. I love that little melody. Just the way she started every line. It's just so simple, right? But so catchy at the same time. Grandfather, please stand on the shoulders of my father while he's deep sea fishing. That is the longest song title I've ever heard in my life. So it's got to be good, right?
3 white butterflies to know you're. I know they think that it took somebody else to make me beautiful, beautiful.
Damn.
God, if you're near me, send me 3 white butterflies, or an owl to know you're listening, sitting while I'm drinking. Grandfather, please stand on the shoulders of my father while he's deep sea fishing
Oh my
for
gosh.
sharks in the Pacific. I'm folk on chairs, I'm blue, I'm green. Regrettably, you're so a white woman. But I have good intentions, even if I'm one of the last ones. Grandfather, please stand on the shoulders of my father while he's deep sea fishing for all the things he's wishing.
The slow build up into that.
Wonderful as they intended me to be, but they're wrong.
Oh my goodness. There's something in the Norman fucking Rockwell. That's the name of the album. I don't know why I kept thinking like I knew it was something fucking, right? There's a music video, and I can't remember the music video for it specifically, but there's butterflies that are featured into it. And this could have no connection. It could just have no meaning to it exactly. But I want to say that the way that this song builds up into that sort of final chorus, it gets a little, that distortion that comes in, it just gets a little bit, I don't know why I can't think of the words that I want to say right now, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating me that I can't think of what I want to say, the words. It's in my head, but I can't think of the right words to say it. See, that's the word I wanted to say was introspective, but I feel like I use the words introspective so much because a lot of it is. And I don't want to have the fear of sounding redundant in it, but it really is. And it's almost like listening to it, you're sort of drawn in, and then that distortion just sort of kind of seeps in as you carry on and you're getting to that final chorus, and it sort of like pulls you out of it because it feels like it's disillusion that's breaking apart. And then once it does, it's like you have that breakthrough. Yeah, it definitely is a healing album.
Pick you up at home 2:45. Ask you if you want something to eat. Drive around, get drunk, do it over again. You know I got nothing under this overcoat.
More of that, please. Oh.
Let the light in. At your back door, yelling 'cause I wanna come in. Got my dress on tight 'cause you know that I like shining in the light. There's so much writing on this life and how we write our love song.
This part here. Chorus.
At your back door, yelling 'cause I wanna come in. Baby, I'm flowers in a place like your head. Ooh, let the light in.
You know what? I'm gonna heart this one too. Let's heart it. Father John Misty's been in her work before, right? If I can remember correctly. I think, was it the Honeymoon album that he was featured on? I know he was, I think, featured in one of the music videos. But their voices pair very, very well together. Very, very well. And it's prevalent in that chorus. Freak Video. Yeah, that's the one.
This is a simple song, gonna write it for a friend. My shirt is inside out, I'm messy with the pen. He met Margaret on a rooftop, she was wearing white, and he was like, I might be in trouble. He had flashes of the good life. He was like, should I jump off this building now or do it on the double? Baby, if your love is in trouble, baby, if your love is in trouble, when you know, you know, when you know, you know, it kinda makes me laugh, running down that path when your good is cold.
If you're asking yourself, how do you know? And that's your answer. The answer is no. You gotta run, your head's on fire.
Like Hollywood in me, the diamond on your ring, the soul that you bring to the table, one that makes me sing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Minor key. In a minor key.
Oh my God.
Diamond on your ring. 'Cause when you know, you know. When you know, you know.
This is a beautiful outro. Yeah, I wish this outro was longer too. Could you imagine if just like the trumpets just like went off? Just like a huge celebratory. I think that would have been amazing way to close out this song for sure. All right. First off, I just want to say whoever's name is Margaret and whoever is getting married on December 18th is going to play this song at their wedding. After this song came out and they heard it, they're like, you know what? December 18th. Yeah, that does sound like a good wedding date. I bet you there's so many Margarets out there that were like, this is going to be my wedding song, and the wedding's going to be on December 18th, so everything makes sense. All right. We got 3 more to go. So far, this album has been phenomenal. Fishtail, Peppers, and Taco Truck. VB. Let's finish it off strong here, shall we?
Don't you dare say that you'll braid my hair, babe, if you don't really care. You wanted me sadder, you wanted me sadder. Fishtail, what's the matter with her? Funny, I wish I could skinny dip inside your mind. Lately I've been thinking about how things used to be. Swinging in a nightgown underneath the old oak tree. Almost Victorian with you, you can talk to me. But lately I can see you wanted me sadder. You wanted me sadder.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus.
problems. I failed to address them. Lately I've been sunning in the LA riverbed, wearing nothing but the sunburn bruises on my knees. I like how you talk, how you speak, how you loving me. Lately I can see you wanna be sadder.
Oh my god.
You wanna be sadder. Don't just say
I'm dead. Bravo. Bravo. Oh, this is tough, you guys. This is tough. Fishtail was just a game from Lana. A game. I don't know. Does it become my favorite song now? I don't know. I don't know. I know we still got 2 songs to go, but my God, you guys. Yes, I would love, like I said in the very beginning, right? Straight Born to Die era updated for this timeline. Now, that's exactly the sound that we would get. And I just love how we've got this hip hop beat and it's not in your face forward. It's still in the back so that Lana's voice can carry the track, but it still gives off that same energy. Oh my God. I know we got 2 songs left. I know. Who knows? One of these could be my new favorite one. Shit. Damn it. Okay. I was not trying to get into a predicament where I was gonna have to figure out which song was my favorite song, but you know, it's just too damn good. Rent's just too damn high.
Hands on your knees, I'm Angelina Jolie. Hands on your knees, Angelina Jolie. Let me put my hands on your knees. You can braid my hair. Do a fat crisscross in the back somewhere.
me and my boyfriend listen to the Chili Peppers. We write hit songs without trying, like all the time. I'm in love. Got a knife in my jacket, honey on the vine. Baby, I'll bring the coffee if you bring the wine. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Angelina Jolie. Hands on
The caution to the wing, get onto the bike. Take a minute for yourself, skinny dip in your mind. I'm in love. I'm in love.
I love that line.
Angelina Jolie. Hands on your knees, Angelina Jolie. Let me put my hands on your knees. You can braid my hair.
What is going on here? I feel like my brain's gonna explode. God damn. She could have just said, put my hands on your knees, like Angelina Jolie. And then she could have just said that the whole entire song, and that would have been the hardest song I've heard in the longest time. Woo! This is gonna be difficult. Guys, this is gonna be fucking difficult. How did we go from like cinematic Lana into hip-hop Lana into like surf Lana? I feel like Lana's the only one that could pull all those genres together and make it work, and make it work successfully, and make it fucking fire. Oh, I forgot the heart fishtail and peppers. Damn it. Let me do that real quick. Okay, we're good.
Met my boyfriend down at the taco truck.
Marky.
Wouldn't that be something to talk about for us? Caribbean blue in sweater weather, I'm falling into you. Although it seems I've gotten better, I can be violent too. That's why they call me Lanita. When I get down, I'm bonita. Don't come find me in Reseda. I'll go crazy. I know that you hate me.
Oh. I love how we're just letting it play out here.
In shock, I was just able to go back to sleep for an hour and a half. So that rocked. Anyway, I had this dream where,
Oh.
Signing off, bang, bang, kiss, kiss. You heard my baby's backing down now. You should come over. We'll be hanging around now. You should come over. Crimson and clover. Oh God, Miss
Oh my God.
It's me, a little Venice bitch. On the street with the
What the
neighborhood
fuck?
kids. Calling out, bang, bang, kiss, kiss. My baby crimson and clover. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whatever.
Definitely he was surprised.
Whoa, 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 whatever. Everything's whatever. Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, a little
Venice bitch.
on the street with the neighborhood kids. Calling out, bang, bang, kiss, kiss. Just like you like. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine.
Way to close out the album. Yeah, that was a nice little surprise, the interpolation of Venice bitch. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, you can't even really say anything about it. To be honestly, that track just felt like a reflection of all of like Lana's eras smashed into one song. I mean, all of the elements were there. All of the distinct elements were there. I mean, the vocal effects are ultra violence, the lyricism in hip hop beats of Born to Die, the heavy synth 808s and bass from Honeymoon. If there was a way for an album to end, an album that deals with self-reflection, healing, and introspection on a person, ending the album with this track where it's just exactly a reference of all of your own previous work combined into one thing. I mean, it just all comes to fruition in that track. It just completely completes it. Guys, I gotta heart that one too. I have to. I mean, it would almost be a federal crime not to heart that track. Exactly. It is like showing that you can go through sad things and still make it out okay on the other side. And I think this is what this album and the concept of it is that you can go through so much shit in life, but you're gonna come out on the other side stronger. And I think that is the big message behind this album. And you could hear that, I mean, not only lyrically in these songs with a lot of the reflective lyrics and talking about the past and family and whatnot, but you can hear it in production too. I mean, the first half of the album, you know, we're coming out very strings, lots of piano, very intimate, very somewhat kind of insecure and soft. And as we carry on through this album, the instrumentals, they start to get heavier and heavier and stronger. And then, of course, you know, Fishtail Peppers reaches that, and then we get into the Taco Truck VB, and it's like, it's the resolution. Fishtail Peppers is the climax. Taco Truck is the resolution. This album is definitely better than Blue Banisters and Chemtrails. I will say that 100%. This album tops Chemtrails and Blue Banisters for me. It's such a great body of work. Let me talk about where do I start here? Okay, so the songs that I hearted were The Grants, which was a great opener. Sweet was great. A&W, great. That's when we start to first get the little bit of sense of that vibe we get later on in the album, right? Let the Light In, beautiful. Fishtail was a banger. Peppers was even more of a banger. And yeah, Taco Truck VB just close out the album. Yes, I agree. I would say this album is probably the best album since Norman fucking Rockwell. I might even place it. I have to go back. It's been a long time since I did my Lana album rankings. I know these deep dives that I started doing have gotten a lot bigger and bigger over time, and I've added a lot more and more. So I know a lot of other artists have sort of kind of fallen toward the Wade side due to the deep dives that I'm doing, which is kind of why I'm doing these live streams now, because I want to be able to have the time to check out, you know, these new albums, and I love the fact that I get to hang out with you guys and talk to you guys while we're listening to it. But I do need to go back, and I need to check out my Lana track listing, because I probably do need to update it, especially with this. So maybe we'll do a video. I don't know if we want to do it live stream or if I'll just shoot it where I can go back and sort of do my ranking for the Lana albums now that I've listened to these last 3 albums. So let me know if you guys want to do that live stream. I can find the time to do it live or whatever. But I definitely love the live aspect and being able to see the chat and talk to you guys. And of course, you know, yes, so this is actually just what I was about to talk about. If you can't make a live and you're not going to be able to make it, there will be an edited version of this live posted to YouTube. So basically, album reactions now, they're going to be recorded here live with you guys. So we're going to be sitting here doing first reactions live here on Twitch. And then just like I would filming off live, one will be uploaded to YouTube, which will be the edited version due to YouTube's copyright. And then the full version will, of course, be uploaded to Patreon for Patreon members. So you'll be able to watch the full one. If you're not able to make it, you'll at least be able to see the condensed version on YouTube. Or if you would like to help support, you could hop on over to Patreon as well and get all the uncut stuff. And we're also doing an exclusive live stream once a month for Patreon members as well, where they can vote on the album that we listen to for that exclusive live stream. And that's only $5 a month if you want to go check that out. There's a link in YouTube on YouTube, or you can just look up patreon.com/OTDE music. Yeah, guys, overall this album tops Chemtrails and Blue Banisters as well. I feel like she sort of lost her footing a bit with those last 2 albums, and now we're here and she's kind of fixed the direction, and now we're back on track to what we can expect from her. But anyways, guys, yeah, once again, live reactions every Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to swing by, hang out, talk, and listen. Schedule will be on YouTube, as well as my Instagram at It's Taylor Roberts if you want to follow me there. I'll make sure to post a schedule and an update to which album we're going to be listening to that week. Make sure you follow me here on Twitch so you know when we go live. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come spend it with me and listen to this phenomenal album from Lana Del Rey. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then.